Hi guys, Legend of 101 here once again. This time I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do a Raw MVP. So basically, I'm gonna do like wrestling during the week, and I'm gonna say who is the best wrestler on the show during the week. So basically, I'm doing the MVP of Raw right now. It's what this video is gonna be about. I'm gonna run down the matches and some of the segments that I deem unnecessary for me to cover on this episode, this little review right now. So remember to follow me on Twitter. You can see that the actual at Legend of 101, that's Twitter, Instagram, and I've got a Facebook which I'll put down in the description box below, which is a different address than the Legend of 101 because Facebook's got my actual real name on there. So yeah, but everything's gonna be in the description box below. So remember to thumb this video up, guys. Yeah, and subscribe and share this video and turn notifications on when the next video is about to come. So let's do this. Let's run down Raw right now. So basically, Angle comes out. He's angry about H punching him in the face. Angle's just like punching him in the face. I was like, what the heck? When Triple H punched Angle, I was like so shocked. I was like, Angle's just like, he was so confused. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, Angle just looks like a complete dope right now. Why are they making Angle look like that? I don't know. Vince is just like, I've got vendetta against Angle right now. I don't know what's going on with Vince and Angle, but they're making him look stupid right now. I don't know what's happening. Angle's one of the smartest wrestlers, smartest people on the planet, so it makes no sense why they make him look this stupid. But yeah, Angle calls out hey H. Different Man comes out, as you would expect. Different Man always coming out talking blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? She's always talking. Most of the time it's just nonsense what comes out of her mouth. It's like, oh, Monday Night Raw, all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Different Man, something else. She's such a annoying heel. She's just an annoying bad guy. You just want to see her comeuppance, but she never gets a comeuppance anymore. Before, The Rock would give her a rock bottom. Austin would give her a stunner. Triple H even gave her a pedigree at one point. Oh my gosh, it was just like she never gets attacked anymore. Reyes gave her a little spear, but that was about it, and that was dry. She needs to get attacked now. She doesn't get attacked anymore. Look how big she is. The thing is, she's built now. She's got muscle. Like she can take all these bumps. She can take the bumps. It doesn't make any sense. Like she's not at risk of getting hurt because the rest is not what they're doing. And they'll hit a finishing move and that's it. She can get hit with a finishing move, for goodness sake. I mean, come on now. It's just like she's in the gym. I know she hits the gym. She's bigger than Triple H. She looks good, so I can't say nothing about it. Like she doesn't look bad. She looks good. She's all that muscle. She looks good. Very toned. All that Different Man anyway. She's always been pretty. Different Man. Leather in terms of her look. Always find her very attractive. Yeah, we're getting away from that. Different Man. So basically, Different Man comes out, talks to him about how you got like an ex-wife, you got kids, you need this job. So then, when the Rousey comes out, when Rousey wait, she wasn't even trying. She was just smiling. When Rousey was just smiling the entire time, I was like, why are you smiling, touching the fan's hand? You should be trying to rip a man's arm off. The whole gimmick was like, the whole storyline was you're trying to attack Stephanie McMahon for that slap. She still didn't give Stephanie McMahon anything for the slap yet. She still hasn't given her comeuppance yet. Stephanie McMahon needs to have, but they're probably trying to save it until WrestleMania when she attacks Stephanie McMahon, which is bound to happen. So then Triple H comes out. It's like, Angle, you need to do your job. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So the Angle announces, you have secondary contracts. Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. Me, Ronda Rousey versus you, WrestleMania. The crowd went mild. It was just like, I was like, the crowd was not really into this segment. It was just kind of like there. But I know they tried going for, but it didn't really work. But yeah, so that segment was done. It was alright. It wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. The segment was alright. So then Asuka versus Nia Jax. It was a decent match. Midway to the end, the first part was not good. Botches everywhere during the first part of the match. But the second half, Asuka kind of, well, not even Asuka, Nia was kind of the general in this match, which I found unusual. Nia was kind of leading the match most of the time. Asuka looked almost like a rookie in this match. So, which I found interesting. Nia is getting much better. Peaking on her feet now. She's becoming much more of a ring general almost. She's hitting moves that she should be hitting now. Hitting beats she should be hitting. Her personality is increasing. She's learned to get a character behind the size. Personality is up there. Character's improving. Her moveset is increasing. She's putting out a few moves that I haven't seen her do before, which I found interesting. And yeah. So, and then basically Asuka had Nia in like a triangle for like most of the end sequence, and then she hit an arm bar, or cross arm breaker, I should say, arm bar. But yeah, a variation of that cross arm breaker, and then Nia taps out. Then Asuka celebrates. She walks to the back, and Nia is just in the ring, no music. Crowd's clapping for Nia. So obviously this is going to be a face turn for Nia, which I find very, very interesting. The crowd's behind Nia now. She's kind of like a baby face. She's sort of looking sad, crying. Especially the segment later on, so you see her crying. And Alexa Bliss is just making it worse. Alexa Bliss is like, I know it was embarrassing. You're in school, I know you got bullied for being bigger than the other girls. I was like, oh my days. Alexa's just throwing it on thick, making Nia Jax cry backstage. Alexa Bliss is such a great heel. She's a great heel. Not much from a fan of her matches, but she's a great heel. In terms of character-wise, she's great. But anyways, then you had the tag team match, Cesaro, Sheamus versus the Revival, a throwaway match with nothing much to say about this match. It was kind of there. It just wasn't really great. It's just Cesaro and Sheamus did their thing. Revival didn't hardly have any offense in this match. It was a squash. To be honest, it was like a long squash match. It felt like Cesaro and Sheamus had most of the upper hand in the entire match. It was really weird. It's just it was botches as well. It was just unusual. It was a weird match. No one really. It was really weird. There's no fluidity to the match. There's no cohesiveness to the match. There's no chemistry during the match. It was just there. It was like none of the teams were really trying. So it was kind of there. Cesaro and Sheamus wins. So yeah, there's that. Okay, Revival gets buried again. So Revival's kind of done right now. So then next John Cena comes out, and I was like, what? John Cena's just going from show to show. I don't know why they're doing this. It makes no sense. Both shows don't need John Cena. They don't need someone like John Cena. He's just overshadowing everything that's going on right now. John Cena's just walking around with the heck he wants. It's like 10, 15 years ago all over again. It's like, what the heck is going on in this place? There's no evolution happening on this show. In this company right now, there's no evolution going on. It's just going backwards. It's like it's doing this, it's going backwards. Like it's supposed to go in this way, it's going back. It's like it's regressing. Cena's just taking over the show again. It's Monday Night Cena, Tuesday Night Cena. It's like he's everywhere. The only place he isn't on is NXT. That's the only place he isn't on. Yeah, John Cena comes out, talks about how basically he's defended himself because no people on basically people everywhere saying that he took moments away from AJ, which he did. He should not beat AJ on SmackDown, which made no sense. AJ's a champion, and he's got a losing record as a champion. I've noticed this with Vince. Vince never pushes AJ when he has the belt. I've noticed that. It's like he loses more matches than he wins when he's a champion, and when he's chasing, he wins matches. He has like a winning record, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's like he's better. It's like Vince makes him better when he's chasing. Then when he actually achieves what he's supposed to achieve, he starts losing. It's like it's like that's backwards. It's like you're the champion now, but yet it's like he starts to go backwards when he's the champion. It's stupid. I'm sure people have noticed this. So put in the comments down below. I know you've noticed that as well. AJ got something to go backwards when he's the champion. It's almost like a curse when he becomes the champion. It shouldn't be the case. It's AJ Styles. I'm a #1 AJ Styles fan right here. I got the old school TNA AJ Styles shirt. There can only be one phenomenal one. Come on now. Let's go. As you can see, I'll keep that up there just a little bit. Yeah, put it up. Yeah, AJ Styles should not be listening to someone like John Cena right now. I'm like, like, ever since he beat John Cena back in the day, John Cena won the belt for you should have never lost him again. But you know, John Cena has to get his wins back because AJ's got the winning record over Cena. So now it's apparently someone told me it's 2-2. I haven't checked, but I'm gonna check again, see the winning record against Cena, because Cena has to get his wins back. He has to get just the one win over the opponent, just to be ahead of them. No one can be better than Cena. But yeah, okay, I'm going too far on the AJ stuff. But that's SmackDown. But on Raw, Cena's just talking rubbish most of the time, just talking trash about, like, say, basically he's almost acting like a heel here. He's saying AJ can initiate his rematch clause when I beat him at Fastlane, and then it'll be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Me, Nakamura, AJ, triple threat. Everyone was like, no. Heck no, we don't want to see a triple threat. We want to see AJ versus Nakamura. John Cena, get the heck out of here. That's what everyone's saying, and that's what I'm saying. John Cena, go away. You don't need to be there. You're taking up space that other wrestlers could be occupying, and you're taking moments. You're taking careers away from wrestlers right now. Come on now, it's like John Cena all over again, ending careers, holding people back, and yeah, that's what they're talking about as well, holding people back. Obviously, you're holding people back because I do not hold people back. They could take their opportunities. John Cena. And they will hold people back. Shout out to the troops. It's like, well, no one wants to hear you talk, Cena. No one wants to hear you talk. No one wants to see you. We survived without you. We don't need to see you. We have wrestlers. The only problem we have is the writing stuff. Writing stuff is terrible. But we have the wrestlers, we have the talent. No, as Ernie Hudson said in Ghostbusters, we have the tools, we have the talent. That's what WWE has right now. But yet they're not utilizing their tools and they're not utilizing their talent to the best of their abilities. So yeah, Goldust comes out now. I'm like, why is Goldust out here? He's just a guy now. Goldust is like irrelevant at this point. Goldust comes out, and even though I'm a Goldust fan, I'm a Dustin Rhodes fan. Come on now, I've watched this guy for years now. I've been a fan of his work. Great worker. Great. He's got massive amounts of charisma. He's always had talent to me, and they've never pushed him to the level that he should have been pushed at. He's been bogged down with this Goldust gimmick, and he should have been past that. It's like Cody Rhodes. He knew where he was going. Where Vince was trying to do, Vince was trying to make Cody into another Goldust, and Cody was like, "Nah, I'm not being my brother. My brother's been here too long. I'm not gonna be another Goldust. Heck nah." So he bounced, made a lot of money now on the Indies. He's like a top guy now. He's doing what the heck he wants, wearing flash suits. That's the stuff Goldust should be doing. He's wearing suits right now. He's at that age. He should be wearing suits. Should be like Ric Flair stats. That's what Goldust should be doing. He should be coming out in the paint. He should be coming out as himself. But as a damn Rhodes, not Goldust. But yeah, so Goldust challenged him to a match. Said he wants to steal John Cena's moment before he gets to WrestleMania. So I was like, okay, fair enough. John Cena beats him as usual. Goldust beating him down. John Cena comes out, picks him up, match done. So yeah, as you expected, John Cena wins that match. Not much to talk about there. And then next, Bayley comes out talking about the Sasha situation, and Sasha Banks comes out, and then she's saying, "You grew a backbone." I see. So, so yeah, yeah, there's that, and then she's facing Mandy Rose, and I'm gonna say right now, MVP of Raw, Mandy Rose. She is improved a lot. She has a good moveset. She has charisma. She still needs to improve her entrances and the way she moves around the ring, but other than that, she's been my MVP of Raw. So yeah, Mandy Rose had a great showing here. Bailey won the match, but Mandy Rose had a great showing here. She did the vertical suplex. She held her up there. Did the Lashley. Held her up there. You know, she did the suplex. She held her up there. Bow, bow, bow. Hold him down. Vertical suplex. She looked dominant, which I liked. That knee is coming along nicely. That knee attack. I like that knee attack. She damn near cracks him right in the face. I love it. She's got strong forearms. She's almost looking like a vet at this point. Almost, she looks more polished than Bailey does, which I find interesting. Mandy Rose is everyone comparing it to Trish, but I think she's got a higher ceiling than Trish. If they showcase Mandy Rose properly, I think she has a much higher ceiling than Trish. She's stronger than Trish. She's faster than Trish. She has a better movement than Trish. It's just that Trish is much more experienced than her at that point. When Trish actually got really good, she took a while to be good. Trish didn't start good. I think Mandy Rose started out better than Trish. Because Trish has Mandy has a much higher ceiling to me. I think Trish's start ceiling was kind of there. Mandy's ceiling is much higher than Trish, I feel. She has a chance to be a great wrestler, Mandy Rose, if she puts the work in. Because it looks like she's putting the work in as well. She's increasing in her moveset. Moveset is rising right now. She's got about 4 or 5 good moves right now, and she keeps improving. Her movement will improve. Her character will improve the more she gets on. She's more like a tandem character right now with Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville's pretty good. She's good too. Sonya Deville. She's another one to watch in the future. Once they flesh out her character too. Once they branch away from Paige and stuff. So Paige is doing well. Paige is mentoring them well. So sad to see Paige. She should be with them, man, in the ring with them, wrestling, tearing it up in these matches. But nah, she can't. She's a manager, so she could be like I think she has a place there. She could be a female manager type, managing little factions or little managing wrestlers, even male wrestlers she could manage. So I think there's that. Because she still has a place on the show, so Paige can always do something while she's there if she wants to do that. So yeah, so Bailey won that match. Sasha and Bailey still got problems. So next, Braun vs Elias. Symphony of Destruction match. Yeah. It was an okay match. It wasn't the greatest match. It was funny. It's funny to start the match because Elias is playing the piano, playing the guitar, playing the drums, and he goes I'm gonna say give me a spotlight. And the arena goes dark, and you see him. The light comes on earlier than expected. He turns around, like you see him near the exit. He's trying to escape the arena before the match starts, and he gets in his car. Braun's picking up the car. Braun's like holding the back of the car because Elias is like, "What's going on? I can't drive." He turns around and sees Braun holding the car. Braun's like, "I'm not finished with you." So yeah. And Braun brings him back into the ring. They start fighting. And then Braun just manhandling Elias. Elias is holding his own because it's been a pretty decent little feud for Braun. Good for Elias too. If Elias would the things Elias can't really win these matches. He could steal some, but it's more like a showcase for Braun almost. Elias is getting little shots in there, but it's mostly Braun winning these matches because you kind of expect Braun to win these matches now. But I think Elias should be pushing on. Once of course, he's obviously gonna lose this feud. So once Elias gets past this feud with Braun's gonna win it. The feud anyway, as we all know. Elias needs to push on now to that Intercontinental title spot. I think he needs to solidify himself in the mid card, which he is doing. While Braun stays in the main event, so Elias can kind of rule the mid card slot. Oh, sorry about that, camera. Woo. Blurry right now. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Elias can like, kind of take over that spot, middle spot. I think he'd be a great mid carder, Elias, until they push him up. Well, hopefully he gets pushed up. Elias has got great potential to be a main eventer. The potential is there. Anyone who sees NXT stuff know exactly what I'm talking about. Elias can be a great main eventer. The crowd's already behind him, so yeah. Braun wins that match. Hitting him with a cello and landed a piano on him. I was like, what the heck is going on? That's a good finish. To basically say he took all that to beat Elias, which I liked. It wasn't just a squash, a full squash. Elias was getting shots in. So yeah, next, I'll talk about squash matches. Bray and Rhino, why is Rhino and Heath Slater still on this roster? They need to go. They need to be released or just leave. I think they should just leave and go. I want to do something else. Just go. Do something else. Because they're not part of Rhino and Heath are just there to lose to people. They're not going to win any more matches. I think they're next to be released or something. If they don't go, they're going to be released next. So Bray beats him, and then Matt Hardy talk about the Hardy compound. So basically, TNA is being reborn in WWE again. Matt Hardy storyline. So basically, Derek's house, and that's what might happen. I don't know what happened. It happened on WrestleMania time. Yeah, I think they should put that at WrestleMania. I think they should do that. Like a whole half an hour to an hour of Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, an hour-long match, 60 minutes. Let's go. The Hardy compound. Let's go. And go full TNA mode. Go full TNA, yo. Full Impact Wrestling. They need to do that. All out. WWE can't skimp on this match. You know Vince is gonna do something stupid. But I want Vince if he's watching me right now, Vince, please go all out with this match. Give Matt Hardy your full attention. Just let Matt Hardy do what the heck he wants. And don't put any input into this match. Plus, I heard Jeremy Borash is working with them. Get Jeremy Borash back to help him out or something. Get Jeremy Borash down there. Film the stuff with Matt. Come on now. He's one of the main reasons in TNA why he was TNA. He's the main reason TNA. Matt Hardy got over so well in this storyline with the broken Matt Hardy stuff. Been broken, yes. So yeah, that's in that segment. Bray will beat Rhino. Matt Hardy is still crazy. Okay, next. Balor, Seth versus Miz and the Miz Taraj. Well, we're basically Miz and Bo versus Seth and Balor. It was an alright match. Nothing much to say about it, to be honest. Seth and Balor are still feuding with each other. And Miz is kind of like this side character in his own feud. They're after his belt. Yeah, Miz is like a side character in this feud because Balor and Seth are kind of taking up the spotlight. It's mostly about them than the actual Miz. Miz is kind of just there in the middle of it. He's like the woman these men are fighting over. So it looks like. So yeah, there's that. Finn and Seth win the match. Balor's about to end the match. Who did he pin? Yeah, it was Bo. Seth basically steals the win from Balor, and that's that. So this feud's going on. It's gonna be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Seth, Balor, Miz, Intercontinental Championship match. I'm down. So Lastly, Reigns confronts Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's talking about the title. Brock's not there. Brock's gonna be there next week. Reigns will be able to beat Lesnar. Blah blah blah. Paul Heyman's good. It's good. Always a good talk about. I can't stand these segments now. I want to see people talk. I want to see people wrestling. There's not enough wrestling on these shows. It's starting to get to me. This is why Raw. I don't really watch Raw anymore. Watch it now and again. But I'm only doing it because I to do reviews and because WrestleMania season. That's why I'm starting to watch these shows. Around this WrestleMania Royal Rumble season, that's why I start to watch these shows more often. So yeah, Reigns comes out, blah blah blah, pick up the belt because the boy even put the belt on the floor. Reigns is talking about respect. He don't respect any belt. When he had the United States title, he held his belt over his back, and I was like, what the heck are you talking about? Was it United States title? Yeah, it was United States title. He's got no title. Yeah, it's one of the titles. And he was just holding like a backpack. I was like, why are you holding it? Why do you hold your belts like that? Even had, it's like, he holds the belts like a backpack. What the hell are you doing? You should not be talking about respect when you don't respect the titles you win. So he's Reigns was sharp about that. So yeah, there's that. So then yeah, he tells Brock he's gonna be tells Heyman is gonna be there next week when Brock's there. Blah blah blah. Yeah, end of that segment. So Raw's wasn't the greatest this week. Hasn't been the greatest for the last couple of weeks, but yeah, I give Raw 5 out of 10. I give Raw 5 out of 10. It was not great at all. Not enough long matches. It was just like squash matches most of the time. Matches were short. Segments didn't really go anywhere. There wasn't really any development going to WrestleMania. Yeah, it's kind of just like stopgap right now till WrestleMania. This is basically a filler episode right now. So yeah, MVP of Raw, Mandy Rose. That's what I'm giving the MVP of Raw, Mandy Rose. She's my the woman of the match, so to speak. So yeah, this is me. Tell me what you guys think about this new segment I'm starting up, MVP of Raw, and running down the matches and stuff. Tell me if I can improve on them. Give me some feedback. Give me some much needed criticism. I always like criticism, as long as it's constructive. Put your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think about all of this. And yes, like this video. Follow me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna put my information down below. Subscribe, share, and put notifications on when I'm going to do my next video. And I'm out of here. Peace.